straight to it. Let's get comfortable. Yeah. Hello, listeners. Welcome to the Highly Got a Podcast. I'm your host, KQ Dog, and this is episode 119. We here, we back, we living. Shout out to all the listeners. Shout out to all the supporters. Shout out to the YouTube subscribers. Shout out to the Spotify listeners. Shout out to the Apple Podcast listeners. Shout out to all the people who listen to podcasts on your niche app that I didn't call out. But shout out to y'all because y'all listen to the High Data Podcast. Welcome back. And man, it's exciting to be here. Whitley's here.
You're bald.
We will get to that in a minute. Whitley's here, okay? Whitley's in the building. Daryl is not here. Travis is not here. We will get to that too. Shout out to Greg. You know what I'm saying? He's in the building with us today, whenever you're watching or listening. Today, when you're tuning in, this is Daryl's B-Day. It's Daryl's birthday. Shout out to DB. Turned 29. And he's enjoying himself right now. So that is why he's not with us. And Travis is with him as well. They're enjoying having a nice little shindig. Hope they're enjoying themselves. One half of the podcast celebrating, the other half getting it in, working, getting bald, looking good for y'all on the camera. Because last episode I looked dusty. I look better now. I look sexy.
This nigga say you look sexy.
I look good now. So yes,
you really do be feeling yourself when you get your hair cut.
That's what a man is supposed to do. A man is supposed to feel good when he gets his hair cut. Shout out to my barber because he give me like a haircut and a facial at the same time. So I really be feeling good.
He be feeling so special.
I be feeling so damn good, and I ain't gonna tell you how much I pay that man every time I go in that chair. But I'm tell you, I smile every time. I ain't never smiled the way I smile coming out that man's chair. He deserves every dollar that he gets for his services. Shout out to you, Rich. Yes, sir. But yeah, man. I'm definitely trying to keep this consistently. When you see me, when you see KQ, you see the bald head hazel-eyed demon. You see, so that's where I want to make sure that's the look.
What's that clip say? You bald-headed demon.
You bald-headed demon.
You bald-headed demon.
Shout out to one of our episodes back in the day. That was the title. But yeah, man. We are back. It feels good to be back. We are consistently doing what we're doing. Whitley, anything to say? I've said a lot so far.
I've transitioned from console to PC.
Oh my gosh.
It's a lot different.
To all of my gamers out there, people who have no idea what she's talking about, she has just spoken of betrayal. She has just spoken of loyalty. This is a woman who has lost all loyalty because she has now sold her soul to the PC. Once upon a time, she was a loyal Xbox Microsoft soldier. Now she's just gone with the wind and just with all them the PCs on the streets.
On the streets.
Just
know I get everything. I get everything. There's no exclusive to me.
Exactly.
There's
exactly. They just over here just whoring everything. That's
right.
what PCs do. There's no loyalty. There's no exclusives. That's not true. There are exclusives. There are exclusives.
Like Repo that I've been playing. Lockdown. Y'all can't play that. Fucking losers.
So Whitley is transitioned to the PC culture.
I have friends.
And she's leaving her other friends.
Yeah, they kind of mad.
Wow. Loyalty, there is none. Betrayal, full of it. So
I don't give a damn.
Well,
I can still play with them.
Yeah, but like I said before, again, this is not a heavy gaming episode, but I would just say this for PC users who use the PC, you cannot be involved in any more gaming console conversations because you are a PC.
I don't believe that's true.
It is true.
It's not true.
It is true.
It's not.
All right, fine, we're here. So we're just gonna get into it. So Whitley believes that this is a gaming topic right here. Just want to let y'all know. Whitley believes that in the gaming console wars, PC has a conversation or has a stance in the conversation, and that's as a console person, we're telling her shut the hell up. PCs are whores, respectfully. Y'all have no loyalty, therefore y'all don't have
we
a
have
real.
loyalty. You just said we had exclusives.
You have exclusives, but none of those games have ever been Game of the Year worthy.
No. Where do you think the indie games come from?
Oh my, I'm talking about blockbuster. I'm talking about multi-million-dollar sellouts. I'm talking about the big fish. There's never been an exclusive PC big fish that was on Game of the Year time.
Well, we still get the game that is.
Of
Game
course
of
you
the
do.
year.
Of course,
So that's
of
I'm
course.
like,
But see that, see. But that's the part where I'm telling you,
none of the games of Game of the Year are exclusives.
Last of Us is exclusive.
Baldur's Gate wasn't exclusive,
Baldur's Gate was not an exclusive.
and they won hella awards last year.
It was, I think it was like 2 years ago.
No, it was last year.
Oh. Well, the point.
Baldur's Gate everywhere. Gate.
Yes, Baldur's Gate was a PC game first, and then it came down to the consoles. Am I right on that? Did I say that? Oh, Andrew, right when you need Andrew. But no, what the point I'm saying is, I just want to get back to my point. PC, the way that they set up the PC for the games, it's a cheat code, right? Especially if you invest in your hard drive, if you create your own gaming hard drive to make sure that you run on the highest frame per second. So
I need to work on.
So that's something you can adjust and create and build. Consoles can't do that. You're at the mercy.
You can fuck with your PC. I mean
your console.
Yeah, you could actually fuck with your console.
All right, you can. See, Whitley keeps debunking my shit. All right, here's the real one. Here it is.
I mean, because you're probably the type of person that just buys the console to buy the console. There's extreme gamers that actually fuck and tinker with their PlayStation or Xbox.
Sure, but they're techie people, so that's where, again, that's just the point I was trying to get to. I keep saying the point like 3 fucking times.
Okay, go.
The point I'm saying, and this is where I'll just put my main point. When it comes to competitive gaming, right? When you are playing with a PC, you are going to be playing with other gamers who are playing with a PC. Might be the same software if we're talking about competitive gamers, so everybody has the same edge, but it will still be a PC nonetheless. There will never be a cross-brand official, since e-gaming is real and it's a real sports, it's a real gaming, real rules. Never will they have a cross.
So it's only PC?
No. What I'm saying is there's certain games.
No, the competition, like
e-games, yes, there's certain, but those games are PC specific. So if it's like, I don't know,
like Apex,
like League of Legends or something like that. Well,
you're talking about those games.
I'm saying the games that usually consist heavily on the PC, that work smoothly on the PC, and when it's competitive, you want to be on the PC because that's where you'll get the best.
I thought you meant like competitive. Period.
No, I was saying Well, I am saying that, but I'm saying when you're talking about official e-gaming games that are on the list for competition and money prizes, if you're into that tournament, you're all playing on the same thing. If it's an Xbox or if it's a console tournament, we're all playing on the same console. If it's a PC, then we're all given a PC to play on. If it's a team game like Call of Duty, are we playing it on the PC? Or are we playing it on the console? If not, my whole team's on the PC, my whole team's on the console, and that's how we play. There is no mix and matching because generally PC will have the edge because it has the more cutting edge technology. I'll give you props, but you still whores.
Because I'm like, I don't think competitive gaming is actual consoles. I feel like
no, there are. There
are.
There are e-games that it's not every game you want to play on a PC. Like there's Madden tournaments, there's sports tournaments, there are gaming tournaments.
But I feel like those would probably be PC driven too.
Ain't nobody trying to play Call of Duty and 2K on the PC. We ain't doing that.
They play Call of Duty on the PC.
Okay, I'm sorry. What I meant to say. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Nobody's trying to play 2K or Madden on the PC. Ain't nobody doing that. Nobody doing that.
Yeah, I don't think they are.
They're not. And that is one of the games that annually become a game to play for its tournaments, money prizes, etc. That's what I'm trying to say. And if you are a gamer on the PC playing Madden and 2K, you sick.
Yeah.
You sicko.
Yeah, that's
weirdo. Get your life together. Get your life together. Get your life. Get your life. And I'm judging you just because if you playing it with the actual keys, you're weird. You better You better install a controller in the USB cord. Make it look like you have some athleticism
I
in your
feel
body.
like those people that are actually doing that, their stats are probably fucking out the roof.
They probably
Like
they're probably
fucking
streaming.
gods at the game.
Yeah, they're streaming. You know, the streamers. You know, shout out to all the guys and guys and girls who stream on YouTube for the 2K and Madden, and
I gotta fix
they
mine.
bust ass.
Apparently, my thing is corrupted on that.
Your what's corrected?
Not corrupted. My Streamlabs doesn't allow me to play games for some reason right now while it's running. So we're having some technical difficulties on the streaming part, but it's okay.
Yeah,
We'll figure it out.
we'll figure. Listen, we all trying to grow. You know, me and my podcast, Willie with her Twitch, which you go check out because she's playing that. Well, she'll tell you all about that.
I just said I gotta work on some shit.
In later segments, we'll discuss that. But we have topics today. All right, we're not gonna. Yes, we do. And we probably are going to cut it short just because
I just read one of them.
We have Daryl's not here with us, and when we don't have a full cast, we can't do the full shebang, but we can do what we do with what we have. So the first topic, let's discuss the first topic. Excuse me, this will be the first and last time I have my phone out because I have it in my brain. I just need to get it get my eyes on it one more time. Damn it.
His eyes on it.
Let me get my eyes on it one more time.
This will not be the last time I touch my phone.
All right.
I'm checking the time because I'm cooking oxtail.
Yes. Yes, Willie's cooking cow ass.
I don't know what his problem with oxtails is, but he's going to try his day.
I didn't grow up eating oxtail. Not saying it's a bad thing. Shout out to all the people who are shout out to all the people.
I just tried sushi the other day.
That's not true. I've tried sushi. That pieces of sushi that I was eating at this establishment was delectable. So that was what she's talking about. I've had sushi before, but that was different.
He said, but that doesn't compete.
Shout out to I can't be shouting out all the businesses because y'all ain't gonna sponsor us. So no. But but yes, this is great because this is actually about you.
I see that.
So in the drama, in the world of World Star, I be scrolling and just seeing what people are talking about. That's just interesting and what's buzzing. Apparently, Tracy Ellis Ross, if you do not know who that is, she is an actress of Blackish. She was the mom of Blackish.
Oh, is she?
Yes, she is.
Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about.
And Grownish. So she's the mother, Tracy Ellis Ross. She was on a podcast with Michelle Obama. And they were talking about a bunch of things, a bunch of womanly things that men like me don't have no business in the business. But one clip caught my attention, and I had to just bring it to y'all, bring it to Whitley, bring it to us.
Apparently, it has something to do with me.
It does, because Whitley's the only one on this podcast who can relate to the statements. Or we will see. So Tracy Ellis Ross said in the interview or podcast with Michelle Obama that she chooses to date younger men because she's tired of the toxic masculinity in her peer group. She goes on to say she gets a lot of comments and a lot of questions on why she is taking this stance. Why is you dating younger men? Why? She's like, because I'm a grown-ass woman and I can. Because I can. That's number one. Get out my business. And number two, she's tried to deal with the culture of the men that is in her age group. And she said, been there, done that, done doing it. And I chose to do it my way. If you would like to hear other comments that she said, go and check out the clip. But that's pretty much the gist of it. So Whitley, my question to you is there validity to what
Kes McKinney?
Is there validity to what she's speaking to? Can you relate? Willie got mad at me last episode because my foot was on the table and she like a table that have no feet on it because it's like, oh, I got the sticky feet
custom.
on the table.
This is a custom table.
Sticky feet on the table. You know, what's up with you? You can relax, but you can't get too relaxed, motherfucker. I thought this is my apartment too. I thought this is my house too. I thought this is my couch.
Not this table.
I thought this is my table too. You know what I'm saying? I can't even. You feel me? It's okay.
Not this.
You see the angle getting better. You know what I'm saying? You saw that? Yeah. But go ahead.
Not this. Anyways, Tracy's always been an alpha female.
An alpha female? I don't know this to be true. I'm listening to you.
Just the way she carries herself.
Mm.
And she don't want anybody conflicting with her, like the way that she moves.
Mm-hmm.
So of course she's gonna go younger.
Mm-hmm.
And I fucking agree. God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get no arguments, I swear.
So, Whitley, what would you say to the women who would consider, or what would you say to the women who have a problem dating? So many questions for you about this. What would you say to the women who villainize women who date men younger than them?
Like, what do you mean?
They shun the women that say, "Why are you dating that young boy? You need to date a man. That's a little ass boy. Why are you rocking the cradle like that?"
Apparently this boy is doing a lot better than the men. I actually had that. Someone actually asked me that, and I was like, "Well, this boy is doing a lot better than the men that I was dating."
I ain't got no words for that right there. That's I feel like I know the answer.
Being a man doesn't mean you're an actual man. Being a man means you're doing things that you're supposed to be doing
for your woman.
Yes.
Okay.
That is the definition of a man. Just because you are with penis does not mean you are a man.
Is the qualification of what a man is a case by case for the women and what she qualifies what a man is?
Yes.
So your version of what a man is and the qualifications of what he does would not be the same for the next girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not the same.
Okay.
Not one bit.
So if I said I'm a man because I pay for her clothes, I pay for her hair, I pay for her nails, she don't pay for nothing.
That could be not the reasons why she thinks you're a man.
But that's why I think I'm a man, though.
Yeah.
But that don't. Okay.
But your girl could literally think something differently.
With that dynamic I just put out, what would she say? Or what as a woman, what would be the
that would only follow under one category. Yes, he take care of me.
But does he love me? Does he listen to me?
See there.
Does he shower me? Do I want to be a better woman because of him? You know, that's a good question. I think I need to start asking my friends that. Does he make you a better woman? Does she make you a better man?
I feel like you get real hesitant answers on that one. Because of the people you talking to.
Listen, I'm not trying to.
I'm not digging. I'm not trashing
anybody. No one's taking digs. No one's taking trash.
I'm just saying.
I do think this is a question that you, as couples, need to have with yourself before you have with the person, because then it'll get a little choppy. But does that person make you a better man? Does that man make you a better woman? Do you see things that you didn't see in yourself before he came?
If you take longer than 10 seconds to answer that question,
run.
It's not gonna work.
Yes, guys.
I can't even give 5 minutes to that, because if you literally sit there and have to think, there's a problem. And if you start with, you're already fucked up.
I mean, I ain't never thought about, I ain't had patience, but now I got a lot of patience now.
I mean, I ain't never thought of it like that. What do you mean? You thought about your future? You just said you would like to have kids and a house and all that stuff. So you have thought about your future. So that means you have thought that this person makes you a better woman or a better man.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think just because I see you and I picture a wife and
but you have to be a better you to get that.
Yes, but
I swear to God.
Fuck, man. The point I'm trying. I can't get comfortable. Oh, goddamn shit, man. Greg, we good. We good, Greg. We straight. All right. Shit.
You better not.
I'm telling you, y'all. it's gonna be a chronicles of this foot and table shit. We gonna fight about this one episode, and we just gonna have it. Fuck it, because I ain't gonna be having this. My ankle hurting a little bit. Anyway, my point is, making you better regardless of the age, right? Because I think most people think when you're younger, you're still immature. When you're older, you're the more mature one. What a girls love saying this. If he's younger than 25, his brain not fully developed yet. So she's still not like all the way there. And I'm like,
Sure,
girl,
I'm sure that is true.
It is true.
Statistically,
It is true.
That's something like that. Statistically, that is true. But I found someone under 25 that has a better credit score than your 32-year-old.
Credit score. See,
nope. But that means a lot in the United States.
I mean, it does mean a lot in the United States, but credit card, I don't think.
I'm just saying.
I mean, credit score.
I'm just
saying.
You
know what? Back in the day.
I'm just saying.
Back in the days.
We didn't give a fuck about that when we was 18, 20. None of that.
Back in the days.
This nigga already had the shit, and I'm like, the fuck is you showing me this?
But honestly, girls don't even.
Shown bank statements. I ain't never had someone come to me and tell me and show me their goddamn credit score.
My bank statement unless we getting married, girl. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that. I don't know why that person showed me.
Because it's our money, baby. I'm showing you what our money is.
It's not. I don't want to see that.
It is. It's why don't you want to see your money? It's ours.
That's not my money.
It is ours.
If I don't have an actual credit card that goes to that shit or a card that goes to that, it's not my money.
You just ask and I give it to you.
No.
What's yours is mine.
He's giving me stuff, but it ain't that much, goddammit.
Well, I mean, the point of making sure your professor, your partner is good.
What the fuck? What type of porn was you watching? What have you been watching lately? Because what the fuck? I mean, I had a fucked up dream last night, but damn, what was you thinking?
I don't know what she's talking about. The point,
Mama, just fast forward.
Nah, I don't know what she's talking about. The point I was trying to say, providing and bringing, what am I trying to say? Fulfillment to your partner, whether that is gifts, words of affirmation, physical touch, the love languages. Y'all girls know the love languages. You know what your love language is. Pick one, pick two, pick three, and then put them in a hat, shuffle them. And at the end of the day, if your man gets 1 out of 2 or 2 out of 3 or 1 out of 3, if he ain't get 0 out of 3, then yeah, leave him alone. But if he gets 1 out of 3, 2 out of 3, 3 out of 3, yeah, man,
Top 2 things your girl got to do for you.
Remind me of who I am in the times of need.
That sounds like a depressed nigga.
No, it's not.
No, real depressed when you said
that. Did that sound depressed?
That sounds depressing as hell. Why do I need to remind you that?
No. Like what I'm saying is like there are moments.
Remember, Simba.
There are moments.
Who you are.
I ain't gonna lie. I just had a hopeless romantic moment of when your man is like him, but he's having like a down moment, and the only way for him to get back to him is when his girl is like, "Remember who you is. Remember."
Mufasa. That's so she's your
Mufasa. No, because Sarabi never had to do that for Mufasa. This is more of a Trinity and Neo. It's more of a.
That's Mufasa. He said, "Remember."
Yeah, but he was talking to Simba about remember who you are, the king. But I'm saying I like it's different when your father.
And actually, Nala did that for Simba.
No,
she was like, "Remember, nigga, you
are the king," and he wasn't trying to hear that shit. And he wasn't trying to hear that shit. He had to hear it from Papa Mufasa in the sky, and then it got to him. What I'm saying is, I'm not gonna be the one to have my girl say and I ignore her and I look at the stars and my daddy said, I'm telling you, when my girl say it to me, I'm turning to the one. I'm turning into Neo. You give me that kiss, I'm shot dead. Bow, bow. My Trinity come up, give me a kiss, talking about you are him. I knew you was the one. Now get up and whoop their ass. And I get up and I whoop that ass. They be like, damn, his woman make him go a whole nother level. Make him go Super Saiyan. Listen, what I'm saying in Dragon Ball Z terms, I'm Vegeta. Where my Bulma at? The moment you start fucking with my Bulma, boy, the god of destruction ain't got shit on me. Huh? Bulma. I'm saying it right.
Is it Bulma or Bulma?
Bulma. 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 Sometimes men who are in very high positions have moments of low. And in moments of low, there's only a small circle of people that can get in his ear or her ear. This is genderless, to get them back to where they need to get. And the closer you are to that person, the more you can talk that talk and you can get them re-energized. If you're a best friend, a longtime friend, that works. That's fine. And it works depending on how close and how much they know. But if it's your woman, if it's your man, getting in your ear telling, get the fuck up and whoop their motherfucking ass, that give you a whole different drive to just, make you want to go through a wall. No?
I'm sorry. I also was Stone Cold Steve Austin when I looked at you. I'm fucking sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so. I'm so sorry.
You just brought up a great segue. WrestleMania was this past weekend,
Oh, that was funny.
and Stone Cold went viral on Stone Cold went viral for doing what he usually does, go out on WrestleMania on his little four-wheeler, but he ended up running over a fan in the barricade.
Shit.
Yes, that was not supposed to happen, but that's the viral moment that Stone Cold Steve Austin had. That was his WrestleMania 41 moment, and of course he was in the ring dumping beers on his chest. I mean, in his mouth. Yeah, all that. Pow pow. So that's a great Stone Cold Steve Austin segue. Speaking of WrestleMania 41, because since she got it here, it wasn't on the ticket, but it is on the ticket. Shout out to my favorite wrestler, John Cena.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, Greg, you already know what it is. Alpha News. Listen, I'm telling y'all, man, if y'all are wrestler fans like me, then you are so happy to see John Cena breaking the record to be 17-time world champion, beating Ric Flair's record, and not giving a fuck while doing it, being a heel, the way that, this is a great segment, actually. I'm going to make this really quick because it wasn't supposed to be hard to list, but I want to speak to it because I feel like if you're a real John Cena fan, if you're a real wrestling fan, you're a real John Cena fan, and you followed him all the way up to this point, you're going to feel what I'm about to say right here. Not only do I feel John, but I feel like everybody who was a true John Cena fan, we should all be having the same attitude in life right now.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Fuck it and fuck you. Look at all the work. Look at what I've accomplished. Look at all of my milestones. Look at all the things I've done for you.
Ain't he divorced? So he gets divorced and says, fuck it.
Well, see, the relationship he had with Nikki Bell, that is a personal situation that I don't know the most on. I like to keep it in the ring. But he is a man who shaped a generation for me, for Greg.
He's not doing no more movies, but good.
Oh, he's about to do way more movies. What?
Stop it.
You don't like him in movies?
Fuck no.
What movies did you know? Oh. Okay, I see this. Whitley has a bad taste in her mouth because of him appearing in the Fast and Furious. I did think
the Suicide Squad.
He did good. He had his own TV show after that. That was good.
Terrible.
All right. Well, you know what?
And then what's that fucking weird dude from Nickelodeon?
Oh God.
Fred. He was on fucking Fred too.
But see, that was
absolutely
that was a long time ago.
Fast and the Furious. You shouldn't have been on there.
He should not have.
The fuck you don't even look like Dom.
But
you don't even look like him.
See, but we all should have known. We all should have known that another wrestler was coming behind him after The Rock.
Why? That was Cardi B in the bitch.
This is what happens when franchises sell their souls. We've discussed how Fast and Furious sold their soul. Rest in peace to Paul Walker, but they sold their soul.
No, they didn't.
Stop it. You can't even say that with a straight face. You know they sold their soul.
Stop it.
Nigga, the last two movies have been Avengers, Fast and Furious Avengers.
I don't care. And I'll watch it.
You know what's crazy? I have another topic that's going to low-key grind with his gears, and I wish Darnell was here, but he's not. He's not going to join us
right now.
It's fine. But let's continue on this WrestleMania take. So John Cena again winning the championship. Very happy to see him win. His mindset today is he's a heel. He's a bad guy. He's saying fuck everybody, fuck you, and I'm tired of this. I'm going to destroy the wrestling. I'm going to start it all over. I'm going to take this championship. I am the last real WWE champion. The rest of y'all are fake losers, and when I take this championship home, I'm gonna retire with this championship, and then y'all gonna have to figure out what to do because I ain't finna be here because y'all are some jabronis.
What the fuck is a jabroni?
Jabroni is a
Did he actually say these words?
No, he didn't say jabroni, but he did.
So this is your vocabulary.
Well, jabroni is more of the Rock vocabulary. That's the Rock there. But I mean, the point I was making was John Cena is telling the WWE that he won the championship. He's retiring with the championship. He's leaving with the championship, and the WWE is going to have to figure out what to do after that because he's taking the last piece of real traditional wrestling home with him, and they're going to have to figure out what to do with this new generation bullcrap.
Greg wanted to say something.
Greg, did you want to say something? Oh, yeah. Tell the people what jabroni means? A foolish or
Contemporary. I have no idea. Listen. I'm not the one. I'm not the one.
You a fuck nigga. That's what you is, basically. That's what it is.
Is it?
Respectfully.
I don't think that's what that meant.
I mean, when the Rock say jabroni, that's how I felt. But no, man.
You said idiot though, right?
Yeah, he's an idiot. Yeah, dummy, stupid. Who's this Joe? Who's this amateur? Who's this nobody?
That's like an old person saying. Like I feel like when we get older and we say jabroni, you ain't nothing but a jabroni.
You ain't nothing but a bake. You ain't nothing but a grilled cheese without the cheese. It sounded better in my head.
I really you gonna embarrass the fuck out of your kids. I swear to God.
No, I won't.
That girl over there ain't nothing but a cheeseburger with no burger.
Ain't nothing. Man, she ain't. Man, I done drank milkshakes thicker than her. I ain't got nothing about that.
There you go, right there. That one right there. What's that word? She thicker than what? What you said?
That girl thicker than zoo glass.
What the fuck was that?
You don't know what that mean? Go to your local zoo. Go to the gorilla section and tap on that glass, and you'll see, and you'll come back and know what I'm talking about. That girl thicker than zoo glass.
It's starting to smell real good in this.
Damn, it's thick. Yes. So yeah, man, the kid in me was very happy to see John Cena make history, win the championship, and go on this like literally unheard of, unprecedented heel run that we thought we'd never get, to where he's like the best he's ever been on the mic. So I'm so happy that he's just blessing us with this last year of wrestling entertainment. And when he's done, he's definitely going to be in more movies. He's going to be in more shows.
Oh God,
he's going to be more. He's going to be full time.
Well, thank God he's dead in Fast and the Furious. Well, never mind, because that doesn't fucking matter. And that fucking that franchise, doesn't matter who dies, because everybody just comes back.
Well, I was gonna say he's died. The only thing he really lived in. No, he died in Suicide Squad too.
Yeah, he does die in there.
I mean, so technically, you're getting what you wish. It ain't like he stand. I mean, the TV show, the actual TV show, that the HBO show they did off of his character was pretty cool. Was pretty cool. I mean, just off of, it's not really him being an actor, but him playing this character. Like, this character is like a outspoken, impulsive jackass. So he plays it very well. And then he's also played some other funny characters with like Zac Efron and the boys and stuff like that. So yeah, man, it's I'm happy for John. John literally created my whole wrestling generation, catalog. So
I love.
Here you go. So yeah. So shout out to John. Shout out to WWE. Shout out to WrestleMania. And that was all from Whitley's Stone Cold joke. Do you have a topic before we get to the next one? Do you have one, or you just want to get straight to the next one?
Yeah, I'm gonna go straight to the next one. What do you feel like would be on your Disney Mount Rushmore? Why is everybody doing this Mount Rushmore bullshit lately?
It's always that time of year where they do the Mount Rushmore.
I just heard Snoop told me one earlier. It was about porn stars.
We will do that.
Why Greg set back up like that? Greg, I don't know who was on it. Please
do that on a Triple X episode content. Actually,
it was Mount Gushmore.
We will discuss Triple X Mount Rushmores. If Whitley would like to do a Triple X episode, that will be the first episode we get to.
Yeah, I got some stuff written down.
But in this clean episode, as clean as we make it, this is our Disney Mount Rushmore. So,
what you got?
My Disney Mount Rushmore. Wow. Lizzie
McGuire's on there for me. I'm sorry.
Well, majority of it. Well, let's talk about the Mount Rushmore that was on Instagram. It was Miley Cyrus, it was Raven Simone, it was India, and the fourth was
How the fuck or is Miley Cyrus on there?
Hannah Montana.
I don't give a fuck about
And
him.
see,
And
this is
that wasn't even our error.
that
That was not our error.
What you mean, Hannah
That was
Montana?
that was not our error.
Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was our error, right?
Yes.
Okay, so why is not Hannah Montana? Because they did crossovers.
Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. I thought
Yeah.
I thought it was like right behind us.
No. If anything, it was whatever was behind that. So it was Zendaya, Miley Cyrus,
Why is
Raven.
Zendaya on there?
Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is where I am confused. This is where New Generation
That was definitely New
is
Generation.
putting on the Mount Rushmore. Again, the fourth one escapes me, but let's get to me because we don't care about what the internet said. Let's say about what we are saying and how we would like to interact with this topic. Mine is not far fetched from theirs. The thing is, we're talking about Disney Mount Rushmore. This is a unique thing because Disney is half and half with me, cartoon and real life people. So my Mount Rushmore doesn't have real people on there. Like all four of them are not real. It can't be.
That's what I say.
Raven, Simone, Raven. That's a Raven. Of course, she's on my Mount Rushmore.
Oh,
Let's get it there. Let's start. So Raven is there. Yes, of course. But that's where it gets weird for me because I can't say I cannot not have American Dragon, Jake Long, on there. I gotta have the American Dragon Jake Long on there.
Okay, but actual people. Then we'll go to cartoon people.
All right. Well, okay, now let's get to real people. So we're going to Raven Simone. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did like Miley Cyrus. I did like Hannah Montana. It was a good show. I actually have a hot take about that, but we'll get to that later. Number 3. I wasn't a big fan of like the live TV show, so it's really hard. I mean, I'm gonna say Zac Efron because
that one's on mine.
I'm gonna say Zac Efron because of the High School Musical.
That was that had a chokehold on me.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's a strong number 3. What else?
The girl from Halloween Town.
Oh wow, that is very true. That is very true.
The main character from
I do not know the girl's name, but I do know her face, and she was very essential for Halloween during Disney Channel. Yes. What is her name? Can you?
I'm about to look it up.
Yeah. But see, Mount Rushmore. I mean,
Corbin Blue.
Yes. I was gonna say Corbin Blue, but Corbin Blue really didn't.
Yes, he did.
Corbin Blue
jump in.
But that was one movie.
High School Musical.
That was not. He wasn't the star, and that's why I rather put a girl from Halloween Town in front of Corbin Blue because she actually carried a series. She carried this.
Yeah,
she carried Halloween for Disney Channel, like Halloween Town, not Halloween Town.
Kimberly J. Brown.
Was it Halloween Town?
Yeah, Town.
Halloween Town was definitely like the movie that they definitely put on for all Halloween.
Every Halloween.
Yeah, every Halloween.
Besides
the first Harry one, Potter. The second one. They Harry Potter on Disney Channel?
No, I'm just saying.
Okay. So that'll be my 4. That'll be my 4. Real life regular people. But if we're talking about Disney Channel, my Mount Rushmore are cartoons, guys. Like, and I think that's where
Selena,
which is a Waverly Place. Selena Gomez was the 3rd. There we go. It was Selena. It was Zendaya. It was Miley. It was Raven. There we go. Selena was number 3.
You know, I gotta have. Oh my God, what is his name?
Selena was good.
White boy. No, it's Night something.
What show was he on?
Wasn't a show. He's in a movie.
What movie?
Starstruck. But I think that wasn't our generation.
That was not our generation.
That wasn't our generation. I am obsessed with that movie because his smile is fucking ridiculous.
Damn, now that you said that, I didn't like Wizards of Waverly Place, but I always enjoy. Damn,
Zack and Cody. I gotta have them both on there.
And they would both be on one, right? They would both.
Yeah, I feel like they would be one.
They would be one. I mean, when it comes to Mount Rushmore, it's really hard for me to have 4, and they're 4 interchangeable. But
Raven, Lizzie McGuire.
Mm-hmm.
Who is she? Even Stevens. Who
Shia
is
LaBeouf?
the sister?
Oh, not Shia LaBeouf. Sorry.
No, Shia LaBeouf. Yes, thank you.
Oh, Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf, Hilary Duff.
Yep.
That's a Raven.
Mhm.
Well, Raven Simone.
Mhm.
And Zac Efron. Doesn't mind.
Yeah, Disney Channel had a interesting run where like the stars. Well, they probably still do it today. We're just old
Let
as
me
hell,
see
so we're not watching Disney
cartoon.
Channel. But that was when like if you were a childhood star and you're on Disney Channel,
You made it.
as long as you didn't do any personal drug or personal issues on your own, you were going to propel. It's literally like going to the G League to the regular league. You just don't have no scandals or no situations. Then you should definitely be able to take, because you do acting and singing, and then you take those skills, you get pitched for a movie or you get pitched for a show that's not so childish anymore. You start to break out of your mold and you start to gain an audience that's more mature, and then that's where you start to be like Zendaya. You know, Zendaya started off as a Disney Channel kid, then she got into a whole bunch of roles that slowly but surely progressed her out of the childhood kitty kid realm. She still has a following in the Marvel universe, being Mary Jane, which I have a weird take about, but again, we'll get to those takes later on down the road.
Who you got for cartoon?
Cartoon Disney Channel Mount Rushmore. We will start with Jake Long, American Dragon. Not in no particular order, by the way. Jake Long, American Dragon. Then we have oh my gosh, my brain is
Just know
not
I
computing.
got Proud Family.
Proud Fam. And see,
Gargoyles.
that's the thing, right?
Oh, Gargoyles is literally he. Gargoyles is one.
Crazy thing, right?
Fucking love it.
Disney Channel had different types of channels. If you remember this, if y'all don't know if you remember this,
Yeah,
Disney
they did.
Channel had different channels that different shows would show than others. So there are certain shows that I remember watching, but it was considered Disney Channel, but it was not on Disney Channel. If you get what I'm saying. So
I got mine.
so like Proud Family, which is something. What
What's
is it?
that?
What is that?
What is this? Yes! Not the mama! Not the mama! Not the mama!
Lilo and Stitch is definitely on the Mount Rushmore for
Really?
Disney Channel. Huh?
Really?
Lilo and Stitch is not for you?
No, I'm going through. I'm throwing back. I'm throwing it back.
How far I'll back you?
I'm throwing it back.
You
Like
like fucking Barbarian, like Dave the Barbarian
that's
type
throwing
shit?
back. What he had was a throwback too. What's
Oh,
that? Oh, Recess.
Recess was Disney Channel. See, and this is where I'm getting confused, right?
I
Because
thought Recess was Nickelodeon.
Proud. No, see this is where the confusion is. Proud Family, Recess, certain cartoons I remember watching on Saturday night mornings, but it was not Disney Channel. It would be ABC, right? It would be
Mm-hmm.
Jetix. It would be certain. There we go. Certain channels that were not directly their own. They were a part of another main company, right? So Jetix was a part of Cartoon Network, Disney, the
Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network, right? Boomerang,
Cartoon
Toonami.
Network.
You know what I'm saying? Like certain channels that were dedicated to cartoons. The father company that they would also show on would be Disney Channel. So Recess was on Disney Channel. Lilo and Stitch was on Disney Channel, but it was on
No,
ABC too.
actually, no. It's telling me. It's telling me it was Recess was on. Oh my god! I just bit my tongue. Recess was on Disney Channel.
I understand it's on Disney Channel, but I'm also saying in Saturday mornings when you go on ABC, Saturday mornings they play Recess too, and that's not on Disney Channel. It's
Yeah, because they give it out so they can get more views.
respect. I'm
That
speaking to
that has nothing to do with it not being at Disney. That's just them having it somewhere else because it's actual Disney. Yeah, I'm throwing it back. So
Go ahead.
Roly Poly Oly.
This is your Mount Rushmore.
Yes,
Like you watch this
faithfully.
unconditionally. Okay, go ahead.
Gargoyles.
Lord.
Fuck out of here. We live again. Da, 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 da. Yeah, fuck you. Madeline and Proud Family. Rocket Power. Nah, I gotta stick with Roly Poly Oly. Roly Poly Oly.
Rocket Power was Nickelodeon. It was not Disney
It
Channel.
was not Disney
Rocket Power was.
Oh no. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Rocket Power, boy. Hey, I ain't
Can
gonna
I have
lie.
more than 4?
Of course. I mean,
Because
it's
Little
criminal.
Mermaid
Oh,
and PB and J Otter.
hey, keep that thought. The crazy thing about Rocket Power is I saw him on Instagram. It was like tell me why Rocket Power was for the stoners was for the stoners and we didn't know that until
Exactly.
I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I love Rocket Power. It was like so why is it as adults we realized that Rocket Power was for the stoners before we knew what we were. And I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's what. Yep, that's what mine is.
Very true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gargoyles, PB and J, Madeline, Roly Polioli.
Your recess was on there. Okay.
There's someone I'm missing, right? What's that? Kim Possible.
There we go.
Fuck,
Come on.
that. I can't
Come on now.
forget that.
Come on now.
I watched a lot.
I mean, listen.
I watched a lot.
This is where.
And I was faithful. Like, I used to be like, yo, such and such, come on this time. I can't talk to you right now.
Come on now.
I can't talk to you.
Come on now. And you had cable, so you had all different types of channels you wanted. So I will give you my cartoon Mount Rushmore.
Sometimes it would be like literally replays of the same shit.
And I don't care.
I did
don't
not
care.
give a fuck.
So we'll go with American Dragon, Jake Long. We'll go Lilo and Stitch. We'll go Kim Possible, and we will have Danny Phantom's Nickelodeon. Okay. And this is one of the newest ones that I enjoy because it was really nice. I enjoyed it, especially during the summertime because it felt so relatable. Phineas and Ferb. Oh my gosh, I love
that's
Phineas.
Not ours, that's Jasmine's.
You said my Mount Rushmore. I love Phineas and Ferb is mine.
Proud Family.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm sorry, Proud Family. Thank you. Sorry.
No, that's Jasmine's Central. That's Jasmine's TVs though.
I mean, I understand.
Jasmine was watching that shit.
I understand. I love Phineas and Ferb too, but respectfully to what you're saying, let's go Jake Long, Proud Family, Kim Possible, Lilo and Stitch. Now, the wild card. This is for my people who really know that if you're a Disney Channel junkie like me, and you had to catch it because you don't know when that motherfucker coming on, and when you watch it, you know it's gonna be different. I'm giving you I'm building it up. Boom, 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 boom. House of Mouse, bro. Mickey's House of Mouse. If you've ever watched House of Mouse, that is one of the rarest, most randomest times to watch that show. House of Mouse is the show that basically all of the Disney Channel cartoons are like together in the same universe, and they're like watching cartoons together. So they all go into like, it's like Mickey basically has a club. It's called the House of Mouse, and they all Simba, all Hercules, all of the Disney Channel characters. It was a show. It was a commercial. No, it was a show. It's a show, bro. It's such a random, such a dope, thought out show that it's so like nuanced. But yes, House of Mouse had basically, it was a show and a show. The show House of Mouse showed cartoons, but outside of that, the segments were other cartoons interacting with each other inside of the club. So you would have like Hercules and Timon and Pumbaa at one table, and then you'll have Snow White, and then you might have the Seven Dwarves, and then you might have Cinderella and them sitting together. You know what I'm saying? It was such a melting pot of all the characters in one, and they just had a creative ball. It didn't last that long, but it was dope for what it was. That was my wild card. I loved watching that just because all of them were together.
I got one. I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite Disney exclusive movie? Like Halloween Town, but not like the other ones.
I got what you're saying. I mean, I was gonna say High School Musical just off the bat, but I mean, if I want to take
besides that one,
if I want to take it off of that,
I'm talking about the ones that you were like, oh shit, that's coming on, like type shit.
Switches.
No, not that one. That one's mainstream. I'm talking about the ones that really
holes.
That's something like that one. I'm thinking more of like 13th Year, Boogeyman.
You sound old as fuck right now, man.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, 13th Year.
Boogeyman.
That's when that swimmer he was turning into a mermaid. Luck of the
yes.
Irish.
I remember that movie.
Luck of the Irish with a dude. He
I remember
starts
that.
turning into a leprechaun.
I remember those.
I'm talking about them shits.
It just was so corny. But
I fucking love them.
It was fire though.
That shit was
I ain't
fucking
gonna lie.
love them.
That shit was
I will
fire.
still watch them shits favorably right now.
That's funny. That's funny.
Or is it don't? Is it? It's not Boogeyman. It's Don't Look Under the Bed.
I don't know, but I know the other one you said. That shit was funny.
But the Luck of the Irish or the Mermaid one?
The mermaid.
Yeah, he was like, "Mom, what is happening?"
That shit was funny, y'all. That was funny.
Cody, and she would just shout Cody all the fucking like, why are you screaming his name like this?
Let's see. I mean, with Disney. You said Disney exclusives?
Yeah, like bangers, like the old ones.
Oh, older ones. Because I was about to give you a new one. That
Cheetah Girls.
Cheetah Girls. Cheetah Girls. Cheetah Girls.
Motorcross. Do you remember that one?
I do not remember.
Where the two, where they're twins. They're what is it called when a girl and a guy twins? Fraternal. They were fraternal twins. The boy was a like well-known motocross speedway person on dirt bikes, but he gets injured.
I remember that. And she played. She
cut her hair.
She cut her hair and
to
she
look
was
like,
the dude. Yeah, I remember that.
So he can still
win the races. I remember that. You remember Go Figure?
Yes. What's the one with the basketball girls?
Would she do that?
Yeah, with a fucking bullshit ass shake and bake bitch.
Oh gosh.
Fuck that bitch. Because she was shimmying them both like that's what she was doing. What the fuck are you doing?
Ain't no way they taught you this shit in the practice. Girl, shame on the girl who fell for that shit. How about that?
Who fell for this?
Shame on you.
Because all she was doing was moving her.
First of all, that's traveling. No, let me stop. I'm joking. I'm playing.
That's traveling.
But nah, man. All those movies, like I mean, it's niches, right? And we in the Disney Channel world now. But like the Mighty Ducks, right? I mean, those were the those original Disney films. That's what they call them. The original Disney
called
films.
Double Trouble.
Double Trouble
with the basketball girls.
Double Trouble. Yeah, Double Dribble. What was it? There are so many movies.
Hilary Duff, Cadet Kelly. Fucking
yeah, man. Like Disney Channel had a run where all of the stars and the movies that they played with them were just so authentic. To us, it felt authentic. Now it just feels very scripted and rehearsed, and it doesn't seem like none of them really have a future because it seems like all the Disney kid stars today are just following the blueprint of all the kid stars of that we watched, and there's just no originality.
Do you remember what that movie was when? Oh my god! When the dog went missing, the next door neighbor's dog went missing, and it was two black guys. It was he had a younger brother, and the older brother came back from the military, and the next door neighbor's prize dog. It was like a white poodle. Went missing, or they like drugged.
This is a Disney drugs. Ain't no drugs in Disney Channel movie.
No, he like ate too much or something. Dang.
Lord have mercy.
Smart House. Do you remember that one?
Little dog lost.
There you go, right there. Right there.
No, that shit is
right there. You see it?
What is that? What is this?
Right there.
I don't know what that is. I love having memory lane of all the movies when we were young, especially as we're hitting our 30 threshold.
I've already crossed over that threshold, and Greg is also crossed over the threshold. I don't know what his young ass is saying because we're already here.
Listen. I'm only saying it because I relate to what she's talking about with the cartoons and the.
I'm gonna have a fun night tonight watching these.
In the old in the old shows that made us feel young again. So shout out to Whitley for bringing up all those classics because that literally just made me feel like a little teenager.
All right, but what was your favorite one though? Like you got so excited to see that was coming on
Disney Channel?
Yeah, mine was Luck of the Irish and 13th Year. That's because I was addicted to swimming.
Disney Channel specifically, I'm gonna have to say it's gonna be very basic, but it will have to be High School Musical. There weren't
What?
because there weren't any movies. I mean, I'm sorry, holes. I mean, if you want to say holes, but there weren't Disney Channel movies. Was not.
It belongs to Stanley.
It's a lot of
he
them.
He can't read.
It's a lot of them, but that's where I did not go to Disney Channel for the live action or live movies. I went for the cartoons. But Holes was the funniest because some of the greatest one-liners. One of the greatest one-liners that I still use to this day.
Everybody uses it.
Let's do that, man.
Let's do that, man.
You keep digging.
Everybody, it's the way you do that, man.
You keep digging.
Excuse me.
So yes, man. What does DIG stand for? Zero. What is DIG? Boom.
Dig.
It means dig, bitch.
He didn't do all that,
motherfucker.
No.
Stupid ass.
When he tried to grab
the
the chest, he was like, "It belongs to Stanley." See, Stanley, yeah, Ness. He can't read. That motherfucker was so shocked.
Yeah.
He can't. Man. I liked you better when you smoked. That shit had me dying.
I definitely and that was an all-star crew as well.
They fucked that whole shit up.
All-star cast. Disney Channel today with the movies.
Do you hear the empty spaces? Now you done got me.
Nah.
Do you think they took some of their canister by the time?
Holes was a classic. It's one of the very best classics in Disney channels. But again, like I said, Disney Channel was not the home for me. It was Cartoon Network, Toonami, Nickelodeon, where I really got my Mount Rushmore. We talked a lot about Disney Channel, and I can talk about it. But if we really talk, got Toonami and Nickelodeon. I can talk about that forever.
We did that one already.
We did. Well, we did the Nickelodeon. I don't think we really did Cartoon Network. We talked about the death of Cartoon Network. We talked about the classics.
How the fucking movie theater was full of shit, and then like now there's only like 6 characters in that shit.
What do you mean?
Do you remember in the is it Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon where they're all in the movie theater? They're all like, excuse me.
Oh yeah, that's Cartoon Network. That's Cartoon Network.
Yeah, and now it's like only 8 motherfuckers in there.
Yeah, because everybody's done. Yeah, man, shit, crazy, man. But nah, I definitely feel that cartoons today. I can't watch cartoons today because like
I lose interest.
And I'm not gonna lie, the cartoons I love now, I used to watch when I was younger. I watch and I can see every single adult joke, every single
I'm like, nigga, did he just say
twisted, underhanded? Oh like my!
We shouldn't have laughed at this.
And then some of the things that I'm laughing at that I didn't think that I caught or was like, wait, did he just say? And there are certain things that they say now that are hilarious that I'm like, oh yeah. I'm thinking of Chowder. Like Chowder is one of my favorite shows I watch at Cartoon Network, and that's a show, very ridiculous show, very it's a cartoon from our Cartoon Network, so it's a child show. But if you are an adult or you have adult brain and you're watching this show, there's a lot of adult things in this show where it's like, I don't think that should be in there. But hey, fuck it, we're gonna take the innocence of the children anyway. Not like Team Total Drama Island wasn't bad enough. But I digress. Thank you for all of you who have listened to us through our cartoon Disney Channel rants. Next topic. Shit, man. I said that we weren't going to get too much into a triple X sexual thing, but I guess the next topic, I don't know about last topic, but next topic is very interesting. It's very random. I'll be quick in and out depending on how long my co-host wants to stay on this.
This cap.
Dion Sanders. If you do not know who Dion Sanders is, he is a football legend. Father of Shador Sanders and Shiloh Sanders. If you don't know who they are the sons who are in Colorado, who are about to be one of the highest names in the draft in football. But he was in an interview with some lovely ladies, and they were asking him a question. Well, they were trying to get him they were about to ask him a question, and as they were getting the context of it out, one of the ladies spoke to pleasuring himself. Mm-hmm, the concept of pleasuring himself, and he interrupted her and he said, "Stop! Whoa!" He said, "Never in my life Never in my life have I ever pleasured myself.
That's a lie.
And all the women looked at him, was like, what? He's like, I ain't never God is right here. I have never pleasured myself.
Boy, shut up.
And then he said, the next thing I'm gonna say gonna sound a little arrogant, but I ain't never had to. I ain't never had to. I'm Dion Sanders. Why the hell am I touching myself?
I need to know what the fuck he looked like. Now.
So the crazy thing, why are you bringing this up, KQ? Why are you bringing up this foolishness? I'm bringing this foolishness because it's foolishness. I love bringing up foolishness. Leave me alone. But I think it's very interesting because not only did the women not believe him.
This motherfucker right here?
If you're looking at an old picture of Dion Sanders, then yes, that is him. But
I'm looking at old, young, everything. This motherfucker is not cute. He's not even fine.
It's not. This is not about your preference of choice. This is the reality.
Who the fuck is sucking
Dion,
this nigga off?
oh my God.
Who is doing this?
A lot of women were doing it. Dion Sanders, prime time Dion Sanders. See, this is the part where athletes. Athletes don't have to be the best looking to get play.
Yes, the fuck you do.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You know this. Athletes do not have to look good to get play.
I'm sorry if you don't look good. Your nothing is going nowhere near me.
I'm not talking about you.
I'm gonna laugh in your fucking face.
I'm not talking about you. From a woman's perspective, if you're an athlete and you make a buku of money, you are going to be gawked at and lusted on.
I just feel like women need standards. Women need standards. Can I switch to the male species? Can I be a man right now?
Sure.
Thank you. Because
the point I'm getting
nobody should be fucking that.
Dion,
he should have been whacking off since the beginning of time.
You were about to make me defend another man's looks, but I'm not going to do that.
Have you seen that man's nose?
I see this man a lot because I watch a lot of football. And
his nose is fucking huge, bro. Absolutely not.
That's
that nigga could smell.
That is
the garbage from outside from his own fucking house.
That is your. That's your opinion, and that's your.
That nigga can smell his own ass from his upper lip.
When it comes to just names that everybody knows, you just got jokes for him. You do. Dion Sanders, no one ever says anything. Not saying
you should be ashamed of yourself, woman. Whoever slept with that man.
This man is
and he's so proud that he's never jacked off. You should have.
What do you mean you should have?
You should have.
What do you mean he should?
Nobody should have touched you.
Oh my. Okay. See, now you sound ridiculous.
Because you got money.
Yes.
That's the only reason you got them bitches.
Whoa. See. Hold on now. This is where you don't have to like Dion Sanders.
That's what I'm saying. Because he had money.
No, that's not just it. And that's where I'm not trying to defend this man because I don't want to be like, he's sexy.
He's not sexy.
But that the point I'm saying, I'm not saying he's sexy. What I'm saying is who he was and what he was in the culture in his time. He was an iconic man. He was a very wanted man. He was a very good-looking and lustful man, right? A lot of women gawked over Dion Sanders for good reason because he was the most
gawked over an elephant.
You have your opinion. The point I'm saying about this topic is he said what he said. The woman didn't believe him, and then his sons, who are grown as hell, all three of them, do not believe him. They do not believe him at all. And my question to you is, do you believe him?
Fuck no.
You believe that this ugly nigga was touching himself?
You goddamn right he was. Plus, he was a child at one point. The fuck? Children play with their wee-wees.
But not what if
children play with their wee-wees? They play with them. And you know why? Because their older cousin has probably also said, hey, if you do this, an explosion will happen. I promise you.
Whoa. The cousins.
Yes, the older cousins, guy cousins, be like, or brothers, they be like, yo, if you do this,
the cousins.
Here, I'm gonna give you this magazine.
Oh God.
I'm gonna give you this magazine. Don't tell mom, don't tell auntie, but I'm gonna give you this magazine, and I want you to look at it. Ew, it's boobies. Yes, I know. You're gonna like it. Just keep watching. Just keep looking.
This ain't good.
That's how fucking y'all got to. That's how y'all figured that shit out.
That's not how I figured it out.
Shut the hell up. That's how some, like, I would say about 50-50.
Hey! These shut up! Look at them titties.
You had to figure it out when you're fucking on
now
anyway.
touch the wee and whack it off, and come back to me and tell you. That sounds crazy.
No, don't come back.
Come back and tell me how you felt.
I'm being dead serious though. That's like a typical guy conversation. If they had siblings or cousins,
Okay.
You're sick.
I figured it out on my own.
Yeah, you had to. you had to figure that shit out on your own, motherfucker. You didn't have help. You didn't have guidance.
I have my ice.
Guess that. Ooh, what's this?
Oh shit!
I'm dying.
Oh shit! What was that? Oh my god!
I'm seeing stars.
Oh my goodness!
My body is numb.
I'm scared. I don't think I was supposed to do that. I think I broke.
I broke my dick.
I think I broke something. I don't think that was supposed to happen.
Am I ever gonna be able to pee again?
Oh Lord!
Is it gonna come out like this every time now?
It's everywhere.
Yo.
Oh God. Jeez, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. See, this is what happens with me and Willie. It's just me and her. Daryl has some. Daryl is the buffer. See, it's always, and see, here's the thing. This is classic. This is classic Hollywoodness right here. This is how we do it. Classic. So if you're like, y'all are tripping, this is how we usually do it. Daryl usually is the one that kind of brings it back to somewhere. But this is what we do. But let's get off of that. Back to Dion. Do you believe?
No,
I'm not saying the same question. Do you believe that a person can go without their holes, go without pleasuring themselves until they find someone to do it?
I don't know. Can you answer that question truthfully?
Well, I'm out the game. I can't. I'm out the game. See, my hiatus now is post after everything. Like I done did filth, and I know. Like the reason why I'm okay with my hiatus because I know the filthiness that I've done and the filthiness I can get into if I choose to. So I'm perfectly okay.
Instead of filthiness that I used to be.
Yeah,
that's hitting in the back side of the corner of my head right here. That's just hiding. It's just hiding right there.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something on the next Triple X episode. I got a story for y'all. I really want to tell y'all something, but I can't. You know, when Willie set up the Triple X, when we set up Triple X scenario, I'm gonna tell you a whole bunch of Triple X story. But this one I won't tell you. I'm gonna tell you this one. I ain't gonna get too deep into it. The last Triple X episode, I can't remember what episode it was, but I remember saying about, do I know someone personally in the industry? And I said yes, I did. And as recently. I'm not putting myself out there like that. I'm just trying to give y'all
a job opportunity.
Just give you an update on that. The person that I knew before she got into the industry, she now is a somebody, and she's like posting on X that, can you please vote for me for best new da 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 da? And I was like, wow, she's for nomination.
She's trying to be on that Mount Rushmore, yo.
Nomination. She's getting awards. Congratulations. You're killing it. I don't know what you're doing out there, but you're killing it.
No, you just
I don't know what new work you're doing, but the fact that I saw that said, please, this is my first nomination. Can you please? I would love to be a win for first brand new. I literally forgot the category, but it's new something. Brand new artist. There you go.
Not artist, brand new dick sucker.
Brand new. Steve, come on now. Brand new star in the southeast area. Yeah, something like that. So I ain't vote for her. I just saw the post.
That nigga voted. Stop it.
I haven't seen the work. I don't know what I'm voting for.
It don't matter.
I don't know what I'm voting for.
You have seen the work.
That was
you have seen the work.
That was before she went pro.
It doesn't matter. Skills is skills. She just honed in her skills.
Amen.
Now she's nominated.
Amen. She is.
So you have seen the skills.
You know what? I should have voted for her. You know, I might go back and yeah.
See, look, now look at.
Nah, because Willie, when Willie brought it down like that, I was like, you know what, you right. You know,
you was the tester.
All right, that's enough. That's enough. All right, that's enough. Let's move on.
That's enough.
That's enough. But now, what I'm saying is, for the people who who go without pleasuring themselves. If you're in the comment section, please comment below and tell us your story and tell us if Dion is talking truthful and what that is.
No, matter of fact, I got a better question. What is the age you started? I'm not judging. I promise. I'm not judging. What was the age? Andrew's is 12.
Damn. Put my dog out there like that.
What's yours?
Hey, mama.
My ex was 7.
Hey, mama, chill out, mama.
He was 7 when he had his.
Mama, don't
his first experience.
Just you see the segment, mama. Just skip over it, mama.
I'm just saying.
What grade was I in? I had to be in middle school.
Actually, what age is preschool? He wasn't 7. He was in preschool when he did his.
Damn, nah, I wasn't doing all that now.
Yeah, my ex. Yeah.
Nah, I see, and it's crazy because
I believe the girl sucked him off in preschool.
Oh wow, is there a thing as an appropriate age to figure out yourself? I don't know, but I do believe preschool is a little bit too. That's too.
Yeah, he got in trouble.
Too young.
Yeah, he got in trouble.
There is a story I have, and I think it's crazy. I remember it. I didn't bust. But it was a story in general.
Greg, what was the age? They would never know your face.
He said no. I said no. Good job, Greg. Yeah, don't fall for the trap.
Greg,
no,
what was your age?
I'm gonna say
they don't know what your face look like.
It don't matter.
Is
Yes,
it
sir.
in the teens? Are you preteen or teen?
Stop.
Nah, I need to know now.
Interrogating my dog. Leave the cameraman alone. My answer
He was 16.
My answer was probably 5th grade.
Is he younger than 16 or over? I didn't know. Just say younger or you're older. That's all I need.
Good job, Greg. Leave her starving.
Greg!
Leave her starving. Yes. Leave her starving.
Greg, younger or older? That's all I just say yes or no.
Leave
you
her
can't
starving.
get no oxtails.
No, don't worry. You getting some? Don't worry about it. You getting some oxtails. Don't worry about that. But no, I say 5th grade, 6th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade. However old I was, I wanted to lean more into 6th grade. I think I was a little bit more mature on that side before I started doing all that. But yeah, 6th grade. 6th grade is where I believe this started because there were some. Yeah, 6th grade.
5th.
Huh.
It's not bad.
That's not bad at all. I mean, it's. I rather say that happened in 6th grade than losing my virginity in 6th grade.
Yeah, I didn't lose mine till freshman year.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, I plead the 5th.
Yeah, mama, he's doing saying because he felt like he gonna get in trouble, but he done lied to you somewhere.
Stop! No one lying about nothing. I ain't lying to my mama about nothing. Mama, I ain't lying.
No, you didn't let me finish.
Oh, go ahead, mama. Sorry. Go ahead, baby.
You didn't let me finish. Why he stopped is because there's a lie he told you like a long time ago, most likely. And he don't want to get caught up in that lie that he told you a long time ago when he had sex at that time.
I don't know what you're talking about, mama.
See?
Mama, I ain't lied to you about nothing. If anything, yeah, no, I ain't never did nothing like that in my mama's presence.
He lied.
I would never do something like that.
He lied.
And we under the same
There's
roof.
a lie he's trying to cover up from a long time ago.
There's not.
That's why he stopped.
Nah,
that's what that meant.
Nah.
That's exactly what that meant.
You know, I'm a respectful young man who would never do anything like that under the same roof of his mother. Have some respect. And my grandmother lived there too, so have some. Come on, double respect.
This nigga's lies are heavy.
Let's not.
This is a heavy lie.
Let's not. For all the men who over there think it's okay to clap some cheeks while your mother and your grandmother are in the other room, get some self-respect.
I was fucking a whole bitch in a room.
Get some respect. Okay? Where are your manners? All right.
I didn't give a shit. Sorry.
Yes, there probably were a story or two where I probably did some shit. But I mean, at the end of the day, as long as I'm clean, I'm clear, I'm not
went around.
No. I'm not dirty. Yeah, I'm not dirty. I'm not clean. I ain't got no babies running around here. We good.
That's a fact.
You good.
My mother is upset that I don't have no kids.
That's
crazy.
My grandmother, I know she changed the tune, but I ain't gonna forget what you said. You said, I'm getting an old grandson. Where my grandkids at? I remember you said that. I remember you said that.
When she say this?
She said this a while back, though. It was a couple years ago.
Oh,
but she was like,
damn, a couple years ago.
Yeah. She was like,
this bitch.
She was like, grandson.
Sorry, girl, but that bitch.
She was like, grandson. So what you think about doing? Blah 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 blah. I'm like, mom, no. Well, I'm just wondering. She was just pushing for it until she was like, I'm getting old, grandson. I would like to hold my grandchildren, before I die.
Yo, she is mad as hell.
I would love to hold my
this was years ago, yo.
No. I'm sorry, not my great grandchildren. All right, I love to hold my great grandchildren. I'll be one. You the only one. You're my only grandchild. So I mean, if you ain't do it, I ain't getting no grandchildren.
Yo,
no great grandchildren.
Yo, you said this how many years ago?
This is like
before you went to Cali.
Yeah.
Oh hell, yo, she mad as hell with you.
But see, here's the thing. My mother said,
when she look at you when you talk to men, she probably not men. You talk to women, she probably like, ain't gonna go nowhere. Ain't gonna give me no grandchildren.
The crazy thing is like my mom said something. She was like, you made choices and you're very happy making choices, but you're free. Have fun, do something.
She's upset with you too.
Go outside.
She's upset with you too.
You're handsome. Look at your eyes. Look at your face. Look at your lips. Look at your body. Look at your physique. Why are you wasting it in the house? Go outside.
She's mad at you too.
My mom.
She's low key mad at you.
I'm paraphrasing right now. Get some bitches, Kess. What the hell is wrong with you? Oh, all this beautiful God-given sexiness.
Look
you
what
just
I
in
gave
the house.
you. You're
look what I done given you. I done did all this shit with this man to get you here, and you wasting it in the house. My mama know what I really want to say that she said, but I ain't gonna say that. But you know what you said, mama, that you really said, and I ain't gonna say it. But you like, you wasting that? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, boy? All right, and then she kind of like, you know what? I'm glad that you are responsible. I'm glad that you're reserved. You're not impulsive. You're not just over here
yelled at you again.
Fucking over women. You're not just womanized. You could be a pimp. You could be all these things negative to women, but you choose to be a positive outlook. And I love you for that, son. I'm glad that my teachings made you a gentleman. But get some bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're over here, music is cool and the podcast and
that's
you're
great.
growing your brand.
Where are my grandchildren?
Where are my grandchildren? My mama yelling at me about great grandkids. I don't know. I don't know what I did. I thought sheltering you was gonna make you get away from the hussies, but not all of them are hussies. Go kiss something, hug something. Damn, lick something up, something, man. Go to the bar, get a girl a drink. Come on now. What the hell's wrong? You ain't ugly. I mean, if you was ugly, I understand, but you ain't ugly now. Come on now. I understand. If you was ugly as hell.
I know what I gave you.
I know what I gave you. You handsome. You wasting it. Come on. I'm sorry. That's how you sound to me, mama. That's how you sound to me when you talk about these things.
When my mother be talking to people and they're like around her age, and they're like, "Oh, I got 10 grandkids," and she'll look at us. If any of us is around, she'll look at us and be like, "Must be nice." I'll be like, "You motherfucker! I'm out here wrapping it up, and you over here
being safe and shit.
Over here being safe, and you just."
I need him to shoot the club up. Shoot somebody. Get the AK and shoot some clubs up. Need some kids. Man, listen, guys, especially if you're not ready, don't do it. This is our time. We are in control. We are the ones who dictate if a baby comes in this planet or not. So if you don't want to shoot up a club or you want to have some sex but put a strap on, then, well, strap on as in a condom, because, these sexual terms get a little off these days. A condom, then yeah, man, that's your God-given right. And if that woman tries to sabotage you, poke a hole in it or some type of shit, punch that bitch in the face. That's what Drake did. But even still, guys, well, see, that was a little extra. I don't think a woman would ever go as far as to like take the condom and like do what that woman did. You know what she did? Yeah, that's a little excessive.
I would do it.
What are you talking about? The woman tried to excess the semen out of the condom after it was been used, and Drake figured this out that would happen, so he put hot sauce in the motherfucker, so that bitch was burning when she put it in the coochie.
Like the coochie.
And she tried to sue him, and They were like, "Why are you suing him again?" Because he did what? What did he do? He put hot sauce in the condom and I tried to put it in my vagina and it burned me. Oh, so you stupid. Okay.
So you stupid.
And you tried to trap him and he's smart. Okay, you don't have a case. But what I'm saying to my men out here, man, if you ain't ready, man, don't fall under the pressure of your girl, your side piece. Don't you ever get your side piece pregnant. Don't you ever get your side piece pregnant. Don't you ever fall under.
Do whatever.
Don't you ever get your side piece pregnant. And I will not. No.
To do.
I swear we will have another hour, and I will talk about how it is not okay to do some shit like that. That's against protocol. You finna get me started. We've been having a chill podcast. She's trying to get me started on 119. We have to tail end of it too. No, she will not get me riled up.
What if you want to hold her forever?
You better hold up.
What if you want to change his side to his main? All right, let me shut up.
Willie trying to get me triggered. Willie trying to trigger me.
Let me shut up because I gotta cook.
Yeah, Willie trying to trigger me, and I ain't having it. Do not be rushed into having a baby if you are not ready, especially if you are living your life and you're happy with the life you have. My gentlemen, my men, talking to the men out there, guys. We choose when we want to have a family. If you don't want to have a family, you don't want to have a family right now, don't do that. I don't care if it's good. I don't care if it's good. I don't care if she look at you dead in your eyes and say, in me. You better mush her and get the hell out of there. You better, turn your face away. Take it out, man. Yes, gentlemen. Like I said before, do not shoot the club up if you're not ready. There are consequences when you're not ready. So do it when you're ready. Because when you do it and you are trying to step up and be the man, a lot of money, a lot of stress, a lot of energy, a lot of obligations. What? Go ahead. Oh, so Greg wants to sit down for a quick second.
Wrap it before you tap it, boys. Before you really gonna have child support.
That was brought to you by our sponsor, Greg, cameraman number 1. Don't rush. Don't rush. I ain't got nothing else. I'm done. Are we recording still, or is it done? Okay. It's fine. This is the last. We had a little video error, but it's fine. It's nothing that doesn't happen all the time. We have enough footage. Y'all seen our faces and seen what we're doing. But nah, man, I just want to thank all of y'all for listening, tapping into us on the High Data Podcast. Again, this is episode 119. I am your host, KQ Dog, and we are outie. Bye.